As a developer, we are using Claude and Claude Code every day. Now, here is the 4 behavioral sentences outperform a faulty rule config file. Here's why with the before and after code to prove it. First of all, after the video, by the end of this video, you will be able to diagnose the real bottleneck, tell a compatibility or capability problem from a behavioral one, so you stop adding rules that don't actually help. Write the 4 behavioral lines, the exact sentences that fix assuming, overbuilding, and over editing, and unlock verified looping. Know what belongs on top. The thin layer of project context or the tokens, build commands, conventions, gotchas, and what to leave out. Know the honest limits. Large refactors, regulated domains, team-wide norms where 4 lines stop being enough on their own. And before moving further, you can directly go through my Medium, medium.com/@reactgspd. You can follow along right there, and also this entire post which I have been written for you, the friend links, it will be down there in the description, so grab it and read it about every single thing, each and every single setup, as well as the references are right there, so you can just grab it if you want. Now, if we're moving further, first of all, the Karpathy's trait wasn't a victual app, it was a diagnosis. First of all, if you can see of the total validation of that 40K plus repost on Karpathy's January 2026 trade, his coding flipped from 80% handwritten to 80% agent, the biggest workflow change in 2 decades. And the trade wasn't about capability, it was about 4 ways agents keep failing. And if we see that on that, first of all, that make wrong assumptions and run with them without checking. This is the number 1. And then don't manage confusion, don't ask, don't surface trade-offs. And then it's going to be coming by overcomplicate. 1,000 lines where 100 would do, and others just staying there. And then quietly change or delete code they don't fully understand. So this is a marvelous setup to do on that. None of these are intelligence problems. The model can write the function. What it can't reliably do is decide when to stop, what to ask, how much to change, and how it knows it's done. That is the problem was there. And the bottleneck was never capability, it's behavior. First of all, can generate. The models could write working code long before they could be trusted to run loose on a real code base. Capability arrived first, can be trusted. Then that gap actually between generating and being trustworthy is behavioral. It doesn't close with a smarter model or a longer rulebook. And behavioral problems get solved by telling the agent how to act, and that's exactly where 4 lines live. And now, where your 40 rule file is backfiring. First of all, before starting and going there, I want to share you one of the file which we are using or maintaining when build the Onyx application. As you can see, this is the Claude.md file for the Onyx to build each and every single thing entirely. And now there is a 30% line which is actually no need to be staying there, but we are adding just for with the subconscious contract. Now, the context deletion. First of all, if you go with that, everything in your Claude.md loads into working memory on every turn. This is happening every single line, every single file. Whenever I'm going to go over here and I'm going to run that, let's say Claude code, or I think I didn't having it. So what I do is that, especially if I go directly right here, I'm going to just overlapping using my directory here and using it within the Claude code. And whenever I'm opening that, every single line it's gonna be asserting over there. Or instead of getting directly here, I can simply go and extract Claude code right here. And as you can see, so this is where whenever I'm going to open the chat and open the scenario, automatically this Claude.md is loading. So everything in your Claude.md loads into working memory on every turn, and that memory has a budget. Anthropic's own guidance for each line asks whether removing it would cause a mistake. If not, cut it. Shorter is better. It's always better. And the transferability. First of all, sacrifice rules. Use TypeScript strict mode. So this kind of rule setup apply to exactly one stack. So the list never stops growing. A principle like don't assume or ask applies to every language, every code base, every task. So picture onboarding a sharp new hire. A 50-page handbook gets skimmed once and filed away. 4 principles the team genuinely lives by get used daily. Your agent treats your config exactly the same way. It will understand it slowly and day by day. So don't assume, don't hide confusion, surface trade-offs. First of all, if you see without the role, if you go with the 4 silent decisions, any could be wrong in production. But if we go with the exact notion store expiry, invalidation scale, if you go with that, before I add caching, a few choices affect the approach. So it can be like an in-memory dict, no expiry, no size limit, cache by ID, 4 design decisions you never saw, any of which could be wrong in production, 3 questions instead of 3 read assumptions. You need to go alongside with that. You need to go with the question setup. Then write the minimum that solves the problem, nothing speculative. So the minimum way you can make it understand. First of all, if you say without the rule and then with the rule, the problem is an abstract base class, a factory, a format registry, a real patrons applied years too early. The gut check, would a senior engineer call this overcomplicated for what was asked? If yes, simplify those way in. You can go with the exact setup by just saying minimum. And then also touch only what you must, clean up only your own mess. So if you go with that, you see in the changes right here, the fix was the missing email check only, but the agent also improved email validation, added username roles, and renamed a variable when only 3 or 40 change lines traced to the request. To review the other 37 before you can trust any of them. So you need to be very specific what it can be do and what it can't. Now the define success criteria, loop until verified. Now the vote instruction can be coming like make the search endpoint faster. Agent changes something, declares victory, no way to know if it actually worked. This is mostly happening. We just try to write something to do for the agent, automatically just do that for me. Or if we're getting an error, fix that error, something the way we provide that agent, which is not correct. You need to go with the verifiable instruction, get P95 latency under 2, like a proper extract validation. And in that behavior, you see the discipline, stop bad behavior, and for the leverage, unlock a good behavior. So in this way, we can verify what kind of instructions can work. So now the agent writes the benchmark, sees 450 milliseconds, adds an index to run, sees 180 milliseconds, runs the test suite, and keeps going on its own until all 3 conditions hold. Discipline has diminishing returns, leverage compounds. Now here's the whole thing, paste it into your Claude desktop right now. So this is the command which can be keep lines 1 to 4 verbatim, they transfer to any stack edit. So I will just provide that in the description. I will give the link over here. This is the one which you can by rate your setup. So I'm going to provide that in the description. You can have it as well. Now 4 lines are the foundation, not the whole file. First of all, if you go with the context or the tokens, and if you go the litmus test, would removing this line cause a mistake the agent couldn't recover from? If no, leave it out. Never include architecture overviews the agent can read from the code. Style rules, it can be inferred. Dependency list already in package.json, so no need to include those things in the empty file. And then where 4 lines stop being enough, large multi-file refactors. Don't assume or help an agent that doesn't know which models depend on what. Add a short architecture note or break the work into smaller scope tasks and regulated domains. And the real guardrails never lock pill. All changes require security review, sit alongside the 4 lines, not listed instead of them, and the team-wide norms as well as the cross-tool tuning. So if the thing is like, if it's a larger scale work like the cross dependency and other setup, then this 4 lines is like being enough. You need to adapt some more setup. And also, stars prove resonance, not efficacy. First of all, the tens of thousands of GitHub stars in a strong signal from a huge developer population, not a controlled study. Treat any precise cut errors from X% to Y%. Claim with a resized eyebrow until you have seen the methodology. And what we can say is that the insight matches how those models actually behave, which is usually a better guide than a lone benchmark anyway. Now, does this shape how the agent thinks or just what it does? So if it's the latter, it probably doesn't belong in the file. Constrain the three things agents do badly, unlock one thing they do well, and add only the context that agent can't read for itself. So you set up to fill the difference on one repo. It could be paste the 4 behavioral lines into a fresh CLAUDE.md at your repo root. Add only what the agent can guess, build, test, clean commands plus 1-2 gotchas. Delete every line that won't cause a mistake if it were gone, and then give the agent one real task and watch it act before assuming. Check the differences. Is it surgical? Are the changes only what you asked? Give it a verifiable go. Test green, P95 more than 200 milliseconds, and let it loop properly. That's the whole method in one setting. You will feel the shift by task 2, fewer surprises, smaller tips, an agent that finishes what it stirs, and also verify it yourself. First of all, every claim in this video traces to a dated primary, all the links, it will be in the description, so you can go and verify all those setups. So now, as you can see, 4 sentences outperformed a 40 rule config, and because the bottleneck was never capability, it was the behavior. Now, if you think this is really helping you out, do like the video, subscribe the channel, and let me know in the comment what are lackings in the video, how we can improve it better, and what kind of topic we can cover up. And I'm gonna see you in another video with some of the more latest topic which can really help you out.